Hello and welcome back, my educator family, to another Strategy Sunday in the series where we're looking at technology. Technology we know is the new norm that has become a part of the teaching learning process. It is more deliberate as we need to utilize it to reach our students and to ensure that teaching and learning is continuing in our classroom. And so today we have with us Mrs. Borzana Jones-Mullings. She is a geography master teacher at the Manchester High School in Jamaica, and she will be sharing with us educators practical tips as to how we go about selecting technologies, how we go about utilizing it in the classroom, and how we can use it to help us in a project-based setting to ensure that our students are getting the most out of the teaching learning experiences. Let us have her.
Hi, I am Borzana Jones-Mullings, Master Teacher of Geography, and today it is my pleasure to be sharing with you some principles we can use when choosing technology to ensure success in the classroom. Using technology in this global pandemic can make our lives as educators easier and boost student excitement and increase engagement levels in our classroom. This pandemic has forced us to level up to use technology by enhancing the learning experience in our virtual classrooms or in our face-to-face interactions where possible. First, let us look at the principles for choosing technology in the classroom. Some of my principles include 1. Accessibility. This pandemic has highlighted how important reliable internet connectivity is, or even having access to the internet. Many rural communities lack the infrastructure or are located in remote areas where it is very difficult to access signal for students to use their data plans to go online. As educators, we need to bear this in mind, and we also need to meet those students who face these challenges. And so, when we plan our lessons, they need to be succinct. The second principle is that of value added. The technology chosen must add value to the lesson. It must enhance the lesson being taught. For example, if you are using a YouTube video, the video should not only be informative, but it should also increase student engagement as well. We should not just use videos that are for entertainment purposes. The third principle is that of user ability. And here are some questions that we must ask ourselves. Is the technology easy to use and to understand? Are you comfortable manipulating this technology? Can you troubleshoot if there are technological issues? Also, will students be using this technology? How will they learn to use this technology? The second thing we will look at is how to use technology for the benefit of instruction. It is said the best technology is the one you already have, know how to use, and can afford. Most of our students have a mobile phone or a cell phone as their main device. So while we reach those students who are able to access platforms like Google Classroom, Edmodo, or Schoology, we also need to plan our lessons to reach those students who are unable to meet us on those platforms, as many students communicate via SMS text messaging or WhatsApp. Secondly, the use of technology should have a pedagogical purpose. How does it align with your learning objectives? As educators, we must have a justification for using a specific type of technology, and we must have a plan for the role we want the technology to play, and then design our lessons for our students' experiences accordingly. Thirdly, technology should be student-centered and not teacher-centered. The teacher should still maintain his or her role as the facilitator. Next, do not assume that students know how to use the technology. Most students will still need a guide to help them use digital tools for effective learning. And finally, anticipate challenges and plan for them. Be proactive. Ensure you have a backup plan. Finally, how can technology be used to enhance project-based learning? Now, in project-based learning, teachers make learning fun and come alive, as students learn by doing. According to e-learning industry, the use of video in education has been proven to boost student achievement levels by 88% and increase retention rates by 76%. So my fellow educators, do not underestimate the importance of using a simple technology as a video to explain certain concepts. Project-based learning, which incorporates technology, helps to facilitate collaboration, especially during this pandemic where face-to-face instruction is limited. It helps students to develop critical communication skills as students can work in their teams to access information and contribute to each other's work in real time. Breakout rooms in Zoom and Google Meet can enhance this interaction between students. The use of technology in project-based learning also drives motivation. Human behavior is driven by the use of incentives, and technology-based platforms help to track the performance of students and can help learners to achieve their highest academic potential. You won't believe, or it is said that the awards that are given out on some of these platforms, they can actually encourage and motivate students to learn. In conclusion, classrooms are busy places, and teachers have to capture the attention of our easily distracted students. Let's face it, our students love technology. Technology, no matter how simple, can be an educator's best weapon and can be easy to use if it is the right fit and it is right for you. It will enhance the learning experience you want to create in your classroom.
It was truly an awesome experience. It was truly a mouthful of information that we got from Mrs. Mullings as she shared with us some of the things that we need to take into consideration as we utilize technology to enhance our craft as educators in the classroom and as we make a positive learning impact on our students. Educators, I'm sure you'll have learned something that you can take from it as you start the new term and as you go back to impact the lives of the students that are placed before you. Remember, we can do our best at all times, regardless of the limited resources that we may have. We can utilize it to help to make the lives of our students better and also to help us to become resourceful as we master our craft. If you liked this video and you would like to get more information on the series technology, and comment in the section below, like, share, subscribe as well to our YouTube channel, as each Sunday we will have our strategy Sunday and each Thursday we will have our analysis Thursday, where we talk about the actionable tips given on strategy Sunday. We also invite you to continue to comment and to give your feedback. It is appreciated and we value your feedback. We trust that as you go out for the new term, educators, you will make a lasting impact. You will make every effort to ensure that these valuable tips that we have been sharing with you, the training session done on brain-based learning, that you'd have grasped enough information that you can use as you go out in this new school term. Remember, as educators, we plant a seed that will grow forever. Educators, be your best at your craft and help your students to continue to develop and to enhance the teaching learning process. I am Carla Boswell-Lewis, Director for Strategic Educational Consultancy Services, and I am a selfless and dedicated educator. My only purpose and mission in doing this is to empower you, our educators.